Hello, what is up guys? I'm back again for my third live stream of the day, and again I have brought you some top headlines from the tech industry. And by the way, this news has come right now to me and I thought let me share it with you guys, and it's about the latest Zenfone 4 models. ASUS is now releasing a lot of Zenfone 4 models. By the way, these days many people don't care about these Zenfone phones, but you should care about them right now because ASUS is releasing a lot of phones, lot of models under Zenfone 4 lineup, and they are actually coming with some good specs, and they are releasing even in India. So this is something you need to consider if you want to buy a smartphone in coming days. First of all, already Zenfone 4 Max is released. That is just one of the model under Zenfone 4, which is Zenfone 4 Max. It's already released, but in coming days there are more coming. I will take you through it. And recently the Zenfone 4 Pro, which is the flagship device of 2000, ASUS paid a visit to the popular Geekbench benchmarking site Geekbench, and we have that report here, and I will show that to you in a while. Okay, coming to the first news that we have, there are actually 4 to 5 models under Zenfone 4 that are being launched. First of them is the standard Zenfone 4 model. Coming to its specification, it will support a 5.5-inch Full HD display with Snapdragon 630 chipset, a 4GB RAM and a 64GB storage variant will come with it, and it will also support a dual camera setup at the rear. And there is also another variant that's going to come with Snapdragon 660 chipset, but the variant with Qualcomm Snapdragon 630 will cost you $400, which is about 26,000 rupees in India. But the price of Snapdragon 660 variant is still a mystery, it's still unknown. However, we need to concentrate more on the flagship device from Zenfone this year. That's gonna be Zenfone 4 Pro. This is gonna be pretty confusing, all these models, but that's how it is with ASUS Zenfone all the time. So earlier what I told you is about Zenfone 4, but now what I'm gonna tell you is about the flagship Zenfone 4 Pro. It will support a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 chipset, which it should, being the flagship of 2017 from ASUS, and it will come with a massive 6GB RAM. That's really good, and it's gonna support a 5.7-inch Super AMOLED Quad HD display, guys. That's really good, and even this is gonna come with the dual camera setup at the rear, which is the trend of 2017. And this camera will support 2x optical zoom, and even the price of this flagship is still unknown. Let me Geekbench report of this. I told you this paid a visit to Geekbench recently, and as you can see here, if you notice, it's running Android 711, and of course it's gonna support the 6GB RAM and Snapdragon 835, and probably it will be priced somewhere around $700, I guess. We will have to wait and watch if any rumor comes with that. Moving on, there is another couple of variants coming under Zenfone 4 lineup, and they are nothing but Zenfone 4 Selfie and Zenfone 4 Selfie Pro. These are more like budget variants of Zenfone 4 lineup. I will take you through the specifications of Zenfone 4 Selfie first. It's going to support a 5.5-inch HD display, a 20-megapixel rear camera, and a 8-megapixel front camera. That's what you expect with Selfie variants. It's more concentrated on camera. These are camera-obsessed phones. And it's going to support a Snapdragon. It will be powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 chipset. So that's a bit of a bummer, but I think it will be priced less because after all, it's going to support a Snapdragon 430 chipset, whereas the Zenfone 4 Selfie Pro will support a bit of a high-end specs. It's going to come with 5.5-inch Full HD screen with a 24-megapixel rear camera. That's really good, and a 5-megapixel front camera, and it will come with Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 chipset, which is pretty much stable and pretty much a performance efficient chipset, I must say. And not all the models will be released at once. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I guess ASUS is holding a launch event on August 19th, and we are expecting some of these models will be to release on August 19th. However, all models will not be released at once. ASUS will take some time and will unveil these phones one by one. But that's all the news I have for you today, guys. I hope you liked the video. If yes, then please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And let's meet in my next video. Until then, keep loving and keep sharing. I'm Prajwal from Technology Gem, signing off. Goodbye and thank you for watching.